Good everyone, it's Reza here from Autosport. So today we finished installing our 13.3 inches screen specifically designed for Y62s on this 2021 Nissan Patrol Y62 TI-l model. So I'm gonna run you through all the features of this unit, and then I'll show you what each features are. So as this unit is specifically designed for the Y62s, you will be able to remain all your factory features. So your steering wheel buttons, they're all hooked up. Your 360 camera, as you put your vehicle in reverse, you'll get your factory 360 camera coming on. You can turn your parking sensors off from here, and then you can turn them back on. You can change between the camera angles by pressing this button, so you can have just the rear and the passenger side, or just rear, or rear with the bare eye view. Once you put the vehicle in park or drive, you'll go back to your normal screen. But if you wish to have your 360 camera coming on even when driving forward, you can press this camera button, and then that way you'll be able to bring up your 360 camera. So this is the front camera with the passenger side. Click again, you will go onto the front camera or back to the normal screen. Or if you want to have it with the bird eye view, you press it again, and then it will bring up the bird eye view with front camera. So basically you've got 3 different modes which you can choose from, just like the factory one. So that was the 360 camera. Your AC panel, so you got a new AC panel with new air vents which look much more modern than the original ones. So you can adjust the fans, temperature and etc from these buttons on here, or you can do it from the screen as well. So you've got your temperature adjustment. You can control each driver side or passenger side individually, or you can just go on to dual zone and control them both together. So you've got that feature as well. You can lock your rear control panel from here, or you can adjust it just from the rear control panel. So you've got this lock button which is for the rear AC panel. You can lock or unlock it and control the rear AC control. So I'll just now turn the rear controls off, but you can control them from the back as well. This unit is equipped with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So as we go on here, we got our wireless Apple CarPlay coming on, so you don't need to hook up any cabling anywhere. You can have it on wirelessly, but if you wish to have it wired, you can still connect your USB ports to your phone charger and have wired CarPlay or Android Auto as well. So you've got all your applications coming up on here, like Google Map, Waze and other apps that you've got, and it's nice and smooth. So if you look up for any address, it will bring it up instantly. So we got that coming on there. So that is the Apple CarPlay. It's same with Android Auto as well. So if you've got an Android phone, just connect up your Bluetooth, and then you will get your Android Auto screen coming up on here. You can do phone calls, receive messages and all that through the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto screen. If we press this home button again, we go back to the main menu. One thing I forgot to mention about this new fascia is you'll get a massive pocket down here. So you can open this up. You'll be able to store like up to 2-3 phones in here. It's pretty massive, guys. If you're wondering how big it is, you can still fit more space, more stuff in there, like wallets and etc. It's a really useful and massive space there. So that's something handy to know. You get a new hazard light button, so that is your hazard light button. More features onto this unit. If you go onto apps here, you got heaps of apps. You can access to the Play Store to download more apps such as YouTube, Netflix or any other app. The reason for the parking sensor coming on is we're too close to the wall, so I'm just gonna reverse it out a little bit, just to stop them coming on again. Yeah, so you can download any apps such as YouTube, Netflix, Prime Videos, Disney Plus, Spotify or Waze or any other app on these units. The way to do that is you can get them connected to internet, whether from the Wi-Fi, so you can share your phone hotspot, get connected through the Wi-Fi or any other Wi-Fi basically, and download apps through Play Store and have internet access through Wi-Fi. Or we do also provide a SIM card input with these units, which is going to be in the dash. So that is your SIM card input. You can insert SIM cards in there to have internet access to your unit all the time. You get radio in there, so it has to tune in for new stations. So just press the search button. It will go through all the stations and pick each individual up for you. Once it's done it once, you don't need to do it again, but so it's just picking up all these different stations right now.
Prema Kini I bliske ruskom predsjedniku.
That is the radio. You can change between all these different stations. You've got FM, you've got AM as well, so we can pick up AM stations as well. For those who are wondering if these units are equipped with AM, yes, these units do have AM on radio as well, so that's just one thing to mention. So it's now picking up all our AM stations. There we go. So that is AM. So you've got both AM and FM, and you can just change them by pressing this band. So FM, you've got more over here. So that is the radio. One question we get asked so many times is what would happen to the factory setting that you had on your factory Y62 screen. So if we go over here, car setting, so this is the factory setting that you had on your original head unit. So you've got all that here, the parking sensors, comfort information, rear headrest monitors, which is another question we get asked so many times. If your vehicle is a TI-l model, just like this one, you should have rear headrest monitors. And the good news is with this unit we can activate your rear headrest monitors as well. So on your old head unit you had a DVD input which you could place DVDs in to play them on your rear headrest monitors, but DVDs are getting a bit old now. So with these new ones you don't get any DVD input, but instead, as I mentioned before, you can get apps like YouTube, Netflix, or other apps on these units, and you can have them going on your rear screen. So I'm gonna video that as well now. Or you can basically just change to USB port, HDMI, and then have them going through USB port or HDMI input. So that is just one thing to mention. I'm gonna take another video on how the rear headrest works after installation, and I will attach that to this. Another thing we get asked is what will happen to our trip computer and tire pressure. So all that will be on this screen. So your amplifier setting, tire pressure, and fuel gauge, they will all be over here. So we got that there as well. So aircon, this application will control your AC button. You can basically just access it by coming through here, or as long as you press any of these AC buttons, this will pop up for a few seconds so you can control it. And then if you don't touch the screen for a few seconds, it will go back off, or you can just press this back button to go back to normal. That is pretty much everything we need to explain about these units now, except I'm gonna video the rear headrest monitors as well and attach that to this video. But guys, at the moment this is the most perfect upgrade for the Y62's infotainment system. If you've got any questions or any concerns, please feel free to email us at autosportstore@gmail.com or visit our website on autosport.com.au. So that is S autosport.com.au. We've got these units and we've got hip-sided units for different vehicles. You can check them all out, and that is how this unit looks like.